On this episode of Acton UP, we celebrate the end of our first year of broadcasting by going through our top 10 most viewed episodes. Hopefully you'll see some of your favorites and enjoy the memories as much as we did putting this together. At number 10, we have Kindergarten with Kathleen, Season 2, Episode 3 with... 1,122 views.
Here we go.
We didn't know what type of music to use at this point, so we tried a few.
Can you blow me a kiss? Bye, guys. Bye.
But finally, my moment with the premiere came.
Okay.
You got about 30 seconds, apparently. Premier Win?
Your name is?
Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Minister Nadeau Harris, Premier Win, thank you so much for joining us in Acton today. Could you just tell us a little bit about your trip?
Sure. Well, I'm really happy to be here. We're at Mackenzie Smith Bennett School. We just had a wonderful half hour or so in a full-day kindergarten class with junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten kids. And it was just a rich, lovely environment. The kids are having a great time and they're learning at the same time.
It was a fantastic way to spend the morning, really, with those kids out there and just enjoying playing with them, reading to them. They really loved the premiere, so it was fantastic. It was a great way to spend a morning with kids that are clearly happy in the center that they're in.
And the teacher and the EC, but the teacher in particular, used to teach grade 8, and she has switched to kindergarten, and she did that specifically because she wanted to teach full-day kindergarten. So it's a very, very rich environment.
Is there anything else you guys would like to add to that?
Just that I'm interested, we're going to go now and have a conversation about the hub, and I'm very interested to know what else is going on in this hub, because it's such an interesting building, and I know that a lot of the services have come together, and to my mind, this is what we should be doing in all parts of the province, and we're trying to make that happen.
Thank you.
I'm Kathleen Wynne, and this is Acton UP.
I'm Indira Naidoo-Harris, and this is Acton UP.
Coming in at number 9, we have The Best Interview, Season 2, Episode 2 with 1,167 views. We talked to some of the politicians on hand to get a recap of the evening. First off, we spoke with Brian Lewis, Halton Hills Councillor for Ward 2.
Good evening. My name is Brian Lewis, Councillor in the town of Halton Hills and someone who grew up here. What a unique experience to be part of an educational evening. Not only were the costumes beautiful, the entertainment was excellent, and what a fun time to be here. And not only that, to learn about other people, other cultures, and it was just a very exciting and relaxing evening. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Then Mayor Rick Burnett summed up the evening for us.
Well, tonight we had a gala performance of our sister city, performers from Wenjing, and children from Ethel Gardner School. So today was a gala performance of culture events, East meets West. And we had a panda dance, we had wonderful performers, including an opera singer, Jennifer Centrone, who did a bit of everything. We had a full house tonight, and we had special guests. We had Senator O from Ottawa, Canadian Senator, give greetings. We had Consul General to Canada, Xu Wei, and we also had, of course, my counterpart, the Mayor of Wenjing. So we had a full house, full of dances, song, the lion dance, which is a special dance of Chinese culture. And I got to do the honors of feeding the lion and painting the eyes to bring it back to life. So it's a wonderful night, a culture experience that so many of our Halton Hills people never experienced before. And it's just a wonderful evening. I'm excited.
After speaking with the mayor, he introduced us to one of the most dynamic, and probably the best, individual we've ever met. Kevin Best.
Cut for a second.
Next up at number 8, What's Up With My Library Finds, Season 1, Episode 10 with... 1,221 views. On this episode of Acton UP, we learn about the Halton Hills Public Library's Food for Fines program. Food for Fines is a new initiative by the Halton Hills Public Library for Ontario Public Library Week. People can be forgiven up to $20 of their overdue fines by bringing in non-perishable food items. To discover more about the initiative, we sat down with the Halton Hills Public Library's head librarian, Jeff Cannon, and the vice chair of the Acton Food Share, Norman Humphreys. So today on Acton UP we have sort of a special feature here. We're talking about a program going on at the Halton Hills Public Libraries, the Acton branch if you live in Acton. And we're here today with Mr. Norman Humphreys, the Vice Chair of the Acton Food Share, and Mr. Jeff Cannon, the Head Librarian for the Halton Hills Public Library. So it's going to be an interesting conversation, I think. It's neat that we got both of you guys here together. So thank you so much for making time for us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So why don't we just start, well, maybe you guys can direct me here. Where did this program come from? Where did the idea come from?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Yeah.
One of our volunteers, whose daughter is in Alberta, saw this set up in Jasper actually,
Wow.
and brought the idea back here, brought it up with our local councillor, Mike Albano, and as a result, Jeff and his support brought the idea to fruition at this point.
So how long did it take from when the idea first came up to actually happening? Do you know that? Like, when did you hear about the idea, I guess?
Councillor Albano came to me, and I'm going to guess it was back in May or June, with the idea. And then we had some thinking through it all of when would be the best time. We thought it tied in great with Ontario Public Library Week. So that was the decision. I brought the idea to the library board, and they thought it was a wonderful way of giving back to the community. It fit with the initiative Ontario Public Library Week, And so here we are, a couple of days away, and hopefully the community will be willing to give and get a little back in return.
Excellent. And number 7 was up at the VIP Wenjing Festival Gala, Season 2, Episode 1, at 1,245 views. Then at number 6 was A Very Acton Christmas, the Acton Santa Claus Parade, Season 2, Episode 4 at 1,454 views. The whole parade took an hour, but you'll be able to see it here in just 3 minutes.
Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us to Acton UP's first annual coverage of the Acton Santa Claus Parade. This is our 2017 parade. I'm Alex Hilson, your host.
I'm Chris Golden, your producer-director.
We're going to be providing some commentary and guiding you along for today's journey. There's Santa. Number 5 was our Season 1 finale, Will Up Make It Out? The Escape Room, at 1,481 views. On the season finale of Acton UP,
it's just being sarcastic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is
stuff. Okay, all this stuff in here.
Oh look, there's more stuff. Oh, it's locked. Oh, that's where Harry is. We need him.
So we have to put them. So I guess this would be like one suspect.
What?
You guys get 45 minutes.
Not gonna give us 50.
Or, you can only go 50 minutes tops because we have an escape room after you guys, so.
Okay.
Oh, we're just being locked?
Go on, lock.
Just means the lock-key's not working, so that's staying here.
That might serve us.
That may be helpful. One major say, do you want to be the camera person?
Oh no, this is horrible. This is really bad. See if we make it out of the escape room on time. This is gonna be challenging. Number 4 was a multi-feature, What's Up with Acton Seniors Housing, Rock the Hills, and the Skate Park. Season 1, Episode 9 at 1,600 views. On this episode of Acton Up, we visit the Acton Skate Park, join an affordable housing forum, and drop by Rock the Hills. Despite statistics that claim housing prices are falling in the Greater Toronto Area, people are still struggling to find affordable housing. Offering some solutions, a group of local service providers and advocates held a forum at the Acton Arena and Community Centre. Marlene Bites is a professional writer and researcher with an interest in social issues. She helped coordinate the housing forum.
Hi, I'm Marlene Bites, and I belong to the Housing Task Force of Halton Hills, along with a lot of other amazing people on the Halton Hills Housing Task Force. And tonight we're talking about housing and the wait lists and just some good options for people who are looking for housing. We're really aware of the long wait lists, the lack of affordable housing, and the lack of safe housing as well. So we're just thinking about options and how we can alleviate that problem and the housing crisis.
I'm Sam Drife, and at the Acton 3 Musketeers skate park, and we're just kind of skating around.
Number 3 was Acton UP at the Kindergarten Fun Fair, our most popular episode at the time. It hit 1,749 views. On this week's episode of Acton UP, we're at the Acton Kindergarten Fun Fair. The Acton Kindergarten Fun Fair is an event run by the Acton Hub, part of Fulton Region's Our Kids Network, an organization that works to ensure children and youth enjoy a healthy development. The goal of the Fun Fair is to connect kids going into kindergarten with the services and supports they'll need to get the most out of their school experience, in a fun environment with food. The Fun Fair has been running for several years, continually drawing large crowds and larger smiles from those who attend.
I think it's great. Could you arrest me?
Could I arrest? No, I don't think so.
well, could I sit in the back?
Well, you can absolutely sit in the back. Like I said, we want positive experiences with the kids. So we don't want you getting handcuffed and put in the back.
Okay, no, that's all right. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sherry John Brown come for you?
Wow.
I should have just left you.
Yeah, that's scary. I've never been in the back of one of those.
Thanks, guys.
Hold up. Number 2 was What's Up at the Acton Curling Club, Season 1, Episode 11 at 1,856 views. On this episode of Acton UP, we visit the Acton Curling Club during their grand reopening. According to their website, the Acton Curling Club was founded in February 1962 by a group of founders who, besides watching the Canadian Men's Curling Championship, had little experience with curling. They started their club by playing at the old Acton Arena. By the late 60s, work had started on their own rink. Most of the work building and maintaining the club has been done by volunteers, both then and to this day. We quote the ribbon cutting marking the opening of the new renovation.
Alright.
Wherever you want to go.
Right here.
There we go.
Alright.
Okay, do we have scissors?
Somebody gonna
Yep.
count?
Okay, there we go.
I've got the scissors.
3, 2, 1, big smile.
Double. Congratulations. Take care, buddy. Right.
Good job, Ron.
So what's your name and what are you doing here?
I'm Clark Somerville, Regional Councillor for the town of Halton Hills, and I'm here very proudly to represent Mayor Rick for the grand reopening.
So what's your name and what are you doing here?
I'm Ted Arnott, and I'm privileged to represent the people of Wellington Halton Hills in the Ontario Legislature. And I'm here to help celebrate the $250,000 grant that the Acton Curling Club has received from the province of Ontario.
Incredible. So what's your name and what are you doing here?
I'm Michael Chong. I'm the Member of Parliament for Wellington Halton Hills, and today we're celebrating the opening of the renovated Acton Curling Club.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Got lots of great pictures.
Got a video. Are you?
I'm Lori.
You're Lori.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
who
the
we're
president.
looking for.
Okay.
Lori Layton is the current president of the Acton Curling Club.
So what's your name and what are you doing here?
Hi, I'm Lori Layton, and I'm the president of this illustrious facility, Acton Curling Club.
Newly redone.
Newly redone. We've just done some major renovations, $450,000 worth to be exact. And so we are proud to say that we're now a fully accessible facility.
It's pretty heavy. Maybe 15 pounds. Oh boy! Oh! 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 25. Oh, boy! Oh! 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 25. And finally, the one you've all been waiting for. Our #1 episode of 2017 was part 2 of What's Up at the Acton Full Fair, Season 1, Episode 8, with 1,871 views. On this episode of Acton Up, we return for a second week to the Acton Full Fair, organized by the Acton Agricultural Society. Laylee works for Albion Amusements.
What are you doing here?
So right now I'm working at the ladder.
Okay, what's the ladder?
The ladder. So the rules are no elbows, no bellies, no knees. You're gonna walk up to the top. Both feet have to be on the yellow bar. That's it. You stand there and you gotta pick any prize you guys like.
I'm not one for fair games. My hand-eye coordination could use some work, but I did try walking up the ladder.
Okay, it's all you.
Get on.
You've never even been on a stationary ladder before, right?
How do you get on it?
You just try to stand on it. Your weight will keep it down all the way when you get on first. There you go.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Oh, it's close.
How was it?
It was great. Better than I thought.
If you could hear yourself, if you could hear yourself. Go and say what you wanna say. Play the cards that you wanna play. Don't be afraid when you cannot win. take a breath and put it all away. If you could hear yourself, if you could hear yourself, come on, you've got to settle down. What the hell are you screaming all about? Take a breath and put it all away. If you could hear yourself, if you could hear yourself.
This year on Acton UP, in just 5 months, we've put out 18 episodes in 2 seasons and 25 videos overall. None of this would be possible without the support of the Acton community. Thank you. Let's raise up our glasses to the new year. We'll see more of you then. My name's Alex Hilson, and this is Acton UP.
Does your mother tell you things long ago? Who you talking to? Is she telling you how far? Same mistake, but one way. Run the train down, weatherman reads the sky. He pokes it out, calls it out. He don't know why. It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running. It's been a long time coming. It's well worth waiting. We don't go anywhere, just on trips. We haven't seen a thing. We still don't know where it is. It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running.
Bye.